It's me, Tierra. Watch me paint. This ain't no paint. Watch me draw this self-portrait, child. What am I talking about? So, if you watch my last video, you know that I was talking about being more consistent in the studio. I'm trying to build up my studio practice and really get serious about making some art. With that being said, I don't know if I've really been inspired, or I haven't been inspired to complete stuff from my body of work. Like, I have things I'm thinking about, but as far as that manifesting into something visually, it just hasn't happened. And I feel like one of the reasons is because I'm not in here enough to have my mind be in creation mode. And maybe that means I just need to take a break from trying to create stuff in the first place. But I'm not really doing that. Like, I'll take breaks from making stuff, but when I'm doing that, I'm thinking about, I need to make something. I'm not just resting. I'm thinking about, you need to get to work. So for these couple drawings, I'm trying to just have like my arm warmed up, my wrist warmed up, my fingers warmed up, and to have that muscle memory of drawing and painting just like limber. Like, I just want to have it loose, because when you stiffen up and then you finally do want to draw and paint, you feel like you done forgot how to do it. So I really like this selfie I took the other day because I like what my hair was doing, this cool shape. I think I really liked the contrast in it. So this is my second time drawing it, and I want to use graphite because, I mean, graphite is it's graphite and charcoal. It's a beautiful medium. I really love how dark it can get, as far as like, you can make this dark, thick, rough mark, and then you can smooth out a thin detail line. Like, I feel like it's just a beautiful medium, but I don't use it because it's messy. The dust get everywhere. When you store it, you got to make sure you're storing it right so it don't transfer to other pieces or smudge on its own self. And that's one thing that I don't care too much for. Like, I like having my stuff stacked up against the wall. It isn't like having to carefully put it inside some plastic. And like, I don't know if that's really my vibe, at least right now, because ain't none of the stuff in this studio organized. Everything kind of just wherever, like, in piles everywhere. I ain't got no shelves up in this mug. I ain't got no lighting up in this mug. I ain't got no comfortable seats up in this mug. Like, I feel like I'm really just in a corner somewhere. So I really want to customize my studio. And I feel like that'll help me feel comfortable in making art in general. With this piece, I don't know why I'm restricting myself in color too, because I did that last time and I did the solely blue. With this, obviously, it's just grayscale. And I mean, it's cool. I was really just trying to focus on drawing the portrait and not so much like color. I just wanted to kind of get the values and the shapes down. So, I mean, I did that. And at one point, it was kind of giving too cartoony, which I didn't really want to go that direction. So I was trying to see how to pull it back and make it more expressive and not so much like people look at my work and be like, oh, it's like a caricature. And I'm like, well, I can't tell nobody what to think or how to feel or how to look, but that's don't really be what I be going for at all. I really enjoy an expressive approach to portraits. So I feel like my last one was the all blue. It was kind of cartoony to me, which is cute, but that's not necessarily what I normally go for. But I also haven't drawn in a while, so I ain't really warmed up like that, you feel me? So with this one, I really enjoy how it's more expressive, and it's giving it a slightly drama, which I enjoy, and I think I could lend that to the material use, just because it is a more graphite charcoal is just a more raw, like, drawing material, I feel like. So that's that. I don't know, what am I doing in life? Trying my best. Really, I'm trying my best, but girl, something about it is not connecting. Trying to make my art content on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. YouTube is kind of intimidating to me still, but I'm trying to build up like getting on it regularly, posting regularly, and not making it a big deal in my brain. Because the idea always out of YouTube is that it has to be this perfectly well put together, thoughtful video. And while that is extremely valuable, and I love that, every video doesn't necessarily have to be to that caliber of like a mini documentary, which is the videos that I have that I'm supposed to be editing. They're all like vlog types or like extensive process type things where I just get intimidated before I even start editing it. And that's not helpful to me or the audience that I want to hopefully create or be in communication or a community with. Because when you don't put your stuff out there or anything, how people supposed to know you exist and connect with it? They can't, because you ain't putting it out there for them to connect with. So if I know all the stuff that I'm trying to do and the direction I'm trying to go in, I have to literally, quite literally, take the steps there. Even if it's a first step, a tiptoe step, a stumble, so right now it might look like some steps, but it feels like stumbling on my side. It's a lot of release that is trying to happen, and trying to be consistent with my drawings is, I feel like, the first step to consistency everywhere, girl. So stay tuned if you're invested. If not, thanks for watching this far. Peace.